So I got busy. I took a lot of income tax courses. I read hundreds of books on taxes. I even worked for the IRS and a local tax office. I studied the tax code continuously. I've prepared thousands of tax returns. I learned how to use the tax law to my advantage. I learned how to live tax-free like the billionaires do. I learned how to make Uncle Sam pay. I went to work helping all kinds of people, wealthy people, middle-class people, and desperate people who really needed the extra money I helped them find. And I can help you too. Let me show you 4 simple strategies I'll help you implement that will change your financial life and your cash flow fast and forever. One of the best and easiest things you can do for yourself to save money on taxes is to turn your personal expenses into business tax deductions. This is money you are already spending on the necessities of life, but now we're going to find a way for you to write them off as business deductions. One great example of this is called a MERP, a medical expense reimbursement plan. Most people with 6-figure incomes and above are not able to take a medical deduction on their personal tax return since those expenses must equal more than 7.5% of your income. A MERP changes all that. The way it works is, every time you have a medical expense, your company reimburses you for that amount and the company writes it off as a tax deduction. This includes insurance premiums paid by you or through your spouse's job, prescriptions, braces, contacts, therapy, special schools and transportation, co-pays, exams, labs, and any other medical expense that you might have. And every dime is a business tax deduction. I've seen business owners with this program get over $35,000 in deductions. A MERP made the difference between one family paying taxes and getting a refund. Mr. Baker, a self-employed software developer, set up a MERP because he found out his wife was pregnant at the end of the previous year. She worked at a local bank, and the MERP reimbursed her the monthly amount she paid for the family's health insurance through her payroll check. That was over $4,600. Next, their oldest son broke his leg playing football. In addition to the doctor bills, he had physical therapy for 5 months. Only half of that was covered by the insurance. That was another $3,700. Their youngest daughter attends a special school for her learning disability, which is over $3,500 a year. Mr. Baker is diabetic. His prescriptions, supplies, and checkups add up to $1,900. In the past, the Bakers had not been able to write off any medical expenses because they were never over 7.5% of their income, which was about $16,875. But this year was different. Mr. Baker was able to get a business deduction for their medical expenses because he set up the MERP. Let's do the math. The insurance was $4,600, pregnancy $2,190, broken leg $3,700, school $3,500, prescriptions and supplies $1,900. Total medical expenses were $15,890. When we added the MERP in as a business expense, the Bakers ended up with a refund of $2,200 instead of having to pay $9,780. The Bakers also had $15,890 in tax-free money, the amount that was reimbursed from the MERP, in their pockets. The company reimbursed them for each medical expense, and the Bakers do not have to report it as income. Couldn't you use an extra $15,980, especially since you don't have to pay taxes on it? The next strategy I want to tell you about is hiring your spouse and kids. You know you always end up giving them money for something or another anyway, right? This way, you will lower your taxes by getting a write-off for the money you are already giving them. See Part 3 of 4 totally legal ways to save $30,000 to $50,000 on your next tax return.